Hi everybody, this is a video of the Europa GEC 5-foot twin pack fluorescent strip light. As you can see, this is the GEC Europa twin pack fluorescent strip light I saved from this social club last week, and that was the same time as the Fitzgerald strip light. And this one is a GEC Europa 5-foot fluorescent strip light. It's a twin pack one, and as you can see, it's got the double end caps on it. That's like white and grey. It's like greyish green at the end. It's like from the 60s, yeah. And on the other end, it's got the same. It's got like flaps on it, and it's got the same thing, the grey ends on it, and it's got that ring where you put an extension through. And with that little line on it, it's got that little thing that has a holder. That's why it shows out, because I looked at it on the inside. It has the springs, very tight springs. It holds it nicely, tightly in place. And as you can see, it's like a very nice, 60s and 70s made strip light. It's very vintage. And I've washed and cleaned it up, and it works perfectly. And I tested it, and it's easy to take off with your fingers. And I've got those two twin pack fluorescents, the T12 strip tubes. Sorry, I can't get my tongue out in time, but sorry about that. Anyway, so as you can see, this is the LET 021 strip light, the tube A023, and it's got F65 T12 835 Kelvin, and that's a standard white deluxe with a cross-out bin. And this one next to it is the Osram one, and it says Osram 65 watts /23 white recyclable, made in Hungary, and it says P348CE. They're both twin pack, both T12. So all I'm going to do now is take a look at the interior on the inside. So I have to just lift the knob on it. So, right, that's one. That's to take off. It's quite tight grip on this, isn't it? Anyway, that's one. And on the other end, this one, we've got, that's two. Right, that's it now. That's off now. So all you can see now is the starter button holder. It's got two neutrals and two lives at this end, and on the other end we've got 4 lives on this end. And I've washed it up and cleaned it up. It was caked in with muck and dirt. And but anyway, and as you can see, it's got new tridonic magnetic ballasts, and this one the same as well. It says tridonic EC58C, yeah, C509K, yeah, C590K, and it says various stars. Does it say various stars? Yeah, various stars VG low loss ballast, and it says the same thing, and it says on there 1 times 58 watts, but it works with a 65 watt T12 tube, and it says made in Austria, and it's got 22179261 TW. I know some bits of it's faded. It's a tridonic magnetic ballast, and it says the same on this one, but some bits of the letters are faded on it. Tridonic, and I got those bits off eBay. The ballasts inside were like Europa GEC. They were GEC ballasts, but I decided to put some new ballasts in each one of them, but no capacitor included just yet, because I wanted to get stainless steel. I want to find a right fitting to fit the capacitor in, but it had a capacitor, but I took it out. But I've kept it though, because it's handy to match with this make. But it'll still work though, guys, don't worry about that. And it's got those beautiful starter buttons. Let's take this one out. So now this one is the QECC FS fluorescent starter -10, and it says single 220 to 240 volts 4-65 watt, and that's all it says on it. Anyway, I'll put that starter back in, and we'll go to the other end to fit that one on. So, oh, and want to get in, does it? That's it now. It's fitted in now, like so. So, move it a little bit. So, anyway, let's try this one at the other end. So, we'll take a look at this one. They both work perfectly, so I know it's got a real tight grip on this, but anyway, this one says the same thing here. It says QECC. I don't know how it's pronounced. It sounds like I'm not sure if it's Brazilian or any of the foreign languages. Anyway, not to worry. It says QECC, yeah, QECC FS fluorescent starter -10, single 220 to 240 volts, 4 65 watt, and that's usually for 5-foot strip lights or even 4-foot ones. Actually, guys. So anyway, we'll put that starter button back in its back in its case in the housing part. So it's got a tight grip. So doesn't even want to get in this, does it? But not to worry, guys. Let me just pop this in. That's it. Got it in now. It's got those little grippers on it, holds the starter button tightly in place, and that's it. I'll just go to the other end, just to double check, just to make sure it's fully tightened in, guys. Yeah, it is now. So that's it. It's fitted in now. So anyway, guys, all I'm gonna do now is just put the strip plate back on before I fire this lamp up. Right, let's put this tab back on. And that makes a right snap. But at least I haven't got the screwdriver with me this time. But I did that 6-foot Fitzgerald one last night. But this one's that were a single one. But this one's a twin pack. Right, and all I have here is the good old light switch. Another one of those grid switches with the MK grid switch under stainless steel metal clad iron box. Well, plate actually. But it's got this vintage 60s and 70s late made grid switch and the red neon indicator, and I fitted that and it works perfectly with live and neutral. It has to be earth wired. It's earth wired though. It's right at the back where you see that tab on it. So like this. But it doesn't work though because it's not on at the socket. But it will be in soon when I put this when I put these two tubes in, guys. So anyway, we'll do this one here first. Alright, I'll just make sure it slots in first. That's it, got it. And this one here, right, just make sure it slots on. That's it, fastened on now. Hear the click now, it's clicked on now. Now we'll do this one here, so I'll just wipe my hands because of the sweat. That's all the excitement, guys. So that's it now. Just hold it right there. Make sure it doesn't slide off. That's it now. Oh, is it going in? That's it now. It's fitted in nice and tightly. Right, let's go to the other end just to make sure it doesn't. I know in a lot of schools like this, I see a lot of these twin pack strip lights in the GEC. Well, actually, Thorn ones. But it's fitted in now like so. So. Right, all I'm going to do now is switch on at the socket. Right. And all I'm going to do now is switch off the big lights now. I'm going to watch this twin pack strip light fire up with this red neon indicator. So, all I'm going to do now is turn off this big light now. So, right, that's it now. The big light's gone out now. So, onto the red, the 5-foot Europa GEC strip light now, everybody. So, ready, everybody? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's wow, it struggled to come on a bit, but anyway, guys, as you can see now, they're both fully lit up. And now that reminds me of like being in a supermarket, especially Morrison's at Darnell. They used to have all twin pack strip lights like that, and they're all 8-foot ones. But this one struggled to come on a bit because I think because of the starter, because it looked like the starter wasn't coming on in that one. So. So all it is now, it's got this red neon indicator with a switch pointing down. I wish it were pointing up to show it was on, because when it points down it looks like it's off, but it's got this beautiful red neon indicator on it. And so all I'm going to do now is just let this strip light warm up. So looks nice that we've got 65 watts of well, actually 250 watts of light. That makes 500, blah blah blah. So as you can see, let's look at this beautiful strip light. And it works perfectly now because it put a new ballast inside it. I thought it was better when I put this on YouTube like I'm doing now. I prefer it to have a new ballast, new rewiring in this lighting machinery, so that'll extend its life. So, and when they both came on, they were both triggering the electrofilaments. And I thought they usually just come on like so, which they have now. But it looks like this one in that warm white, it's still crackling a little bit. You don't usually see that in a T12 tube. You see it more in T8 ones. But this one sounds a bit more standard white, and this one's more like warm white. So let's come close up to it, guys. LET, light emitting technology. Yeah, light emission technology. That's what it stands for. Once again, it says LET, that stands for light emission technology. LET dot 0210AT23 F65 T12 835 white deluxe with a crossed out bin, and this one here, and it says Osram 65 watts / 23 watts, and it's both shine regular white, but they both shine a bit of a different glow to each other. So as you can see, it's like being in one of those supermarkets. I think they must have had those Europa GEC twin pack strip lights, because usually twin pack ones are more efficient. They do like more efficient for supermarket purposes, and as you can and it's got this and I washed it all up inside. It's got all, and it fired up very nice and correctly and what have you, guys. It's easy to undo because you don't need a screwdriver, because it's got those little metal tabs that you can just lift open to take the plate off. And I looked at the inside, and well, actually, this strip light doesn't have a date on it, but it's maybe it must be made from like 70s or 60s, 70s or 80s. Made me think from the 60s more, like, or even the 70s, because of the grey ends on it. And I think grey ends ones were more efficient in the 60s, 70s, and also very early 80s before they moved into those pure white ones, and especially those T8 ones. And so that's all it is. But they don't make fittings like this anymore. But it's got nice double end caps on it. It looks more like a Thorn one. That's how Thorn used to make it. And it shines white all around my room and everything. So, and that's all it does. And I'll be able to tell that it's on or off easily with this red neon indicator. And that's all it is, guys. So, and that's all it is. So, well, anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now is switch off this this big light now. So all I'm going to do is turn it off and turn it back on. Here we go. Right, that's it now. They're both gone out now. So all I'm going to do now is turn this light back on now, everybody. Here we go. Wow. And they both did blink happy. That, as you can see, that starter lit a nice bright blue colour. Yeah. I can't see it on the other end because it's right on the other end, but you can see it in this one. And I actually saw this T12 tube glow when I first started it up back on. And that's all it is. And it's lit my carpet nice bright colour, but I'm going to have a new carpet soon, guys, because this one got a bit damaged due to this water leak. But we need a freshly upgraded one. But anyway, guys, and as you can see, it's giving out 500 watts of light because it's a twin pack tube, well, twin pack strip light and what have you, guys. And it's turned at the socket, so... And I love this beauty. I think this switch, this grid switch with the red neon indicator, it matches with the style of this fitting. It's like being in the like 60s, 70s, and 80s, like being in the past again. That's all it does. So, oh, anyway, guys. So anyway, guys. So as you can see now, the Europa GEC strip light that's fully lit up its full brightness. I forgot to say that the GEC stands for General Electric Company, and that's what it stands for. That's what it's called. I don't understand what the word Europa is for. Well, what it's got to do with it actually with GEC, but it's made by Europa GEC, and I admit it stands for General Electric Company. And that's all it is. So, and once again, guys, so as you can see, it's reached its full brightness at 500 watts bright and 65 watts warm on each tube and everything, guys. So, well, all I'm going to do now is switch out this strip light now. So, right, that's it now. They're both gone out now. So I'm going to turn this big light back on now, everybody. So, right, that's it now, guys. The big lights are back on now, everybody. So, anyway, guys, this is a video of the Europa GEC 5-foot twin pack fluorescent strip light and everything, everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. So please comment, rate, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.